What's up, amateurs? How y'all doing? Good? Awesome. Awesome. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shauna. Nice to meet you. Fit spot? That's what we do right here. So, hope y'all doing okay. Hope y'all doing well. If you hear noise in the background, it's raining with a side of thunderstorm. So that is the noise. Anyway, so guess what I watched yesterday? You're right. I watched Mulan. I'm having waffles because I just woke up and I felt like having waffles. Period. So that's what I'm having. It was pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't. It wasn't too bad. Our special effects were okay. But what I want to know was, where was Mushu? A little dragon? Them putting it on a little coin wasn't it for me. I wanted to see Mushu. They should have made like a little Mushu type thing. You can't have Mulan without Mushu. Come on now. Mushu is like, he's a character. He's important. They just put him on a coin. Like that was gonna be okay. Mushu is probably one of my favorite characters. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. I was expecting it to be, I don't know what I was expecting actually. I was expecting singing. There was no singing. So if you are gonna watch it and you expect singing, sorry to let you down, but there's no singing. There's no Mushu. The little dragon, there's no him. It was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. Would I watch it again over the old one? I don't know. Maybe. Nah. I want to see Mushu, so I'll just watch the original. Isn't it crazy how certain cultures look at their women? Like, I don't know what the culture that was. If it was like Chinese culture or just Asian culture in general. I'm not really sure. I don't want to offend nobody, but the gender norms, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. He's talking about you have to wear makeup, and then you get married to someone you don't even know. You get matched to someone, and you have to be ladylike. Like Mulan, she liked playing with swords. What's so bad about playing with swords? Nothing. I didn't get it. Like if they use women in their wars, it would be, I think they would win a lot more battles, because people always underestimate women. Always. It's like they're the underdogs. If you send a man out there, they'll be like, okay, even fight. But if you send a woman, they always think they're gonna win by default. They always underestimate women. I think that's just in general, like that spreads across all platforms. People think that women are like lesser than, or the weaker people, when really they're probably the strongest. They're the strongest people. They weren't expecting a woman, and they're smarter when it comes to certain things. No offense, fellas, no offense, but women will put together a Rubik's Cube from scratch. And a guy will still be trying to figure out what color goes where. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Honestly, it is what it is. I saw It Man in there though. I was hyped when I saw It Man in there. If you haven't seen that movie or any of those movies, go watch them. Go watch them. Go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a link like right here, like probably at the bottom of the screen, for a website you can go to and watch it, because it's dope. It's dope. It is dope. I mean, I like the message that Mulan has. Like, the whole time she was taught to hide herself, like hide who she is, when really being herself and being in her most natural state was the strongest thing about her. And everybody was like, conceal. It's like a Frozen message, like conceal don't feel. And it took everything. Like she almost died a couple times because simply the fact that she was a woman. And in the end, it was like she was reborn. Because after she almost died, she was like, listen, I can't keep acting like a dude, acting like something I'm not. Because it's not who I am. And you're strongest being yourself. I mean, it's going to hurt to be yourself, which it always does because people don't understand you. But in the end, it's going to be worth your while because you won't be hiding anything. There won't be anything to be in the way. There won't be anything to be in the way of you becoming your greatest self. I think the message is crazy. And there was like a little phoenix following her. What does a phoenix symbol mean? I keep forgetting. I remember. I think it stands for hope or something like that. But I remember I'm not sure if it's something else too. I'm pretty sure it stands for hope though, but I'm almost positive there's another underlying meaning to it. Anyway, yeah, just imagine, like, she was brave. She was brave, like acting like a man to go and fight for her family. And that shows you as well that women want to protect their family just as much as men, but a lot of times aren't given the opportunity because the man always wants to jump in. Because the man is supposed to protect. Ladies, scratch that. Scratch it. Just scratch that and mix it, because I'm sure if anyone was put in a, God forbid, dangerous situation where they had to protect their family and there was no man around, they would do it. No issue. Because plenty of movies, plenty of scenarios where men underestimate women and they get their noggins knocked off. Perfect example, Salt. If you haven't seen that movie, go see it, because that was a prime example. She was like, I think she was like the only girl in that group. Only girl. They need to make a part two. She was the only girl in that group, and was the strongest of the group, smartest. She knew way more than the rest of them, and saved the world. Just like Mulan saved her city or whatever it was. She saved her town, saved her family, and she brought honor back to her family, doing what people said she wouldn't bring honor doing, fighting for her family. Because her dad had too much pride. And then men, they have a lot of pride when it comes to like fighting scenarios. A lot of pride. They're like, oh, it's just a woman. It's just a woman. You're like, yeah, this woman can peel your forehead skin back in 2.5 seconds if you let her. If you stop talking and you find out what it is. It was crazy. It was great though that her dad was so supportive of her. He said he was blessed with 2 daughters. Because a lot of people, they wouldn't look at having 2 daughters when there's a war going on as a blessing. He chose his words very well. Blessed with 2 daughters. Like he was always supportive of Mulan and like her chi and all that mess. Like her finding her chi, her being herself. He was proud. He was always proud. It was just the mom just she cared, but she just wanted to not look bad. She cared about what the other women would say. Yeah. Sad, isn't it? She cared about what the other women would say when they're not in her family. So it didn't even really matter. But in their culture, honor and pride and loyalty and strength and all that, they hold that very highly, which isn't bad. But I think there should be a balance. Like they shouldn't teach their women to just be strong and cook and be pretty. They should teach their women. They should cross-train. Cross-train them. You teach the men how to fight. Teach the women how to fight. Teach the men how to cook. So when they get in scenarios where they're in a bind, they know what to do. They know what to do. Like, teach. If you're gonna teach your daughter how to cook, teach your son how to cook too. There's nothing feminine about cooking. Everybody has to eat. There's nothing feminine about it. Everybody has to eat. Everyone has to eat. It's food. Food isn't feminine. Cooking food isn't feminine. You have to survive, right? Right. So the only thing that makes sense is that you cook it. Duh. Cook it. Then you eat it. And the special effects were good. They were pretty good. I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna go get ready. I'll get ready for work. I love y'all. It's all love. I love y'all. It's all love. And see y'all in the next video.